What's up, everybody? So, unfortunately, I have to set the date back for the Legends run. I know a lot of people were looking forward to watching it today. It might not be available on Sunday to watch it. I'm sorry, guys. But I'm just not ready yet. This is the short version of it. I'm going to do some more potion farming, but really it's the potion's a part of it, but the bigger part of it is I just haven't planned out every single path as well as I would have liked. So that's the short version. If you're watching this not live, if you're watching this in the playback, that's pretty much it. But yeah, for all of you that do want to hang out, gonna farm some potions. Gonna farm some potions. But what's up, everybody? Okay, let me get a tweet out real quick. Dearest at Marvel Champions, my Legends run may have been postponed to Sunday, but if you'd like, you are welcome to join a wonderful time in welcome to join me in a wonderful time farming potions. That's this tweet doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but okay, anyway. Yes, I am now live. Poorly written, but you know what? Poorly written doesn't really matter. Not on Twitter, at least. Tweet. Okay. Are you planning a Surfer Day type deal like you did for Doom? No, I'm not planning on doing that. When it happened for Doom, I thought that was going to be a real special. I mean, I should have seen it coming. Of course, Silver Surfer is also going to go for a crazy amount in the arena, but it feels a little bit different with Silver Surfer. It feels like this dude, he might just be prestige. I mean, I'm hoping that he's better. I'm hoping that he's not a dud, but he seems like, I don't know. Hatton Howell's first one here, followed by Jobama, not Vask. We got Maniac, it's not Carson, Shane Ramsey. What's up, everybody? Let's go ahead and get to some potion farming though. Let's do it to it, man. No wasting time today. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I don't want to waste any time, but I did want to real quick put something on screen. A-Rod sent it over too. Dude, thank you very much. Do you have a last one? You do not have a last one. Just send it over to show some support. Well, thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that. I will reciprocate that support with something that some people may consider rude, but it's not. Stop. Thank you, dude. Paolini Legros? I probably butchered that. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Be sent over 2 as well. Thank you very much. Saying, advice, who to rank 5, Sig 200 Mysterio or Sig 100 Starkey? Oof. There's a number of factors that could influence this decision. I think both champions are good champions, but neither champion is like super obvious, like, oh, you have to rank 5 those champion, you know? The way I always considered Mysterio is that he has some very unique utility in the game, and if you do not have a need for that unique utility, then he might not be the best champion to go with. He's got immunity to the reverse controls when paired up with Emma Frost. Has a little bit of power drain on the L2, damage reflect on the L1, poison damage, the poison immunity. He's got some utility, but it's not it's not the type of utility that you need all the time. Stark Spidey, I feel like probably is the more used champion between the two. Even if people had both champions in the roster, I feel like Stark Spidey would end up getting used more. But at the same time, his utility is more of just like, this dude's got some just raw damage, you know, like that's his biggest, the biggest thing that he brings to the table. He has some other things, the auto evade and specials, the power gen, the heavy attack, but yeah, it's more about damage with him. So I would say it depends on your other champions and what you need. If you already have champions that deal crazy amounts of damage, then maybe you do need some different type of utility, and maybe maybe Mysterio would be the way to go. But if you're lacking that damage in your roster, then Stark Spidey would probably be the way to go. So yeah, it's not a real obvious choice between the two, but it would depend on the rest of your champions and what you need. But dude, thank you very much for the 2. Bushido Brown sending over Pound as well, saying, now I'm sure you aren't in my class. When we were checking out some equipment, I saw the BG lookalike stand up, and he doesn't have as big a badonkadonk as you. Oh man, that'll do it. That'll do it. Dude, thank you for the pound. Do you know it's daytime? Yeah, I'm aware, Pixie Belt. What's up, Articast? What's up, Hector? BG, hope 200% boost show up in the store for your sake. Yeah, I mean, I might have to go in without boosts, and that just might be the way it is. Okay, hold on. I wanted to put something else on screen real quick. Let me. How do I do this? I need a potion counter, basically. Is what I'm doing. Can I copy that? Oh, yep. There we go. Drop that down. Okay. Oh no! What the? Son of a. That did not work. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Is that still good? Okay, that's still good. Excellent. I tried copying it, thinking that I could just copy and then change the text line. Nope. It copied it and changed it for both. So, all right. Gonna do it the long way. Okay. Change the size. There we go. Get some different font up in here. What kind of font? Oh, there's not that many font styles. Oh wait, no. Let's go with this one. Because why not? It's fancy. Super fancy. Okay. Potions. I don't want to stick it in the bottom corner because in case we use a timer. So I'll stick it right here. Right here in the middle. Okay, there we go. Potion 0. Okay. I want to see how many I can get. Potion farming, next best thing, I guess. Yeah, I mean, potion farming, it's almost as exciting as a Legends run. So, you know, let's go. I mean, I think it's weird that potions, it should be right in the middle, according to my. I think it like snapped it in place in the middle of the screen. Wait a minute. Actually, I guess we'll find out when we do this fight. But it looks off center compared to like MCOC, right? Maybe it is off center. Maybe it snapped it for some other reason. I don't know. Anyway, maybe we'll move it from that spot too. As if any of this really matters. Throw these guys in. We need Void. 4-star Void. go. Okay, alright. Hey, you've got to put it where it fits in. Yeah, that's right. That's correct. Alright. Omega Red. I choose you. Yeah, no, that does look off, right? What is it? Why is it there? Alright, I need to put some background color on it, too. Anyway, Fury is super fast if you have deep wounds. I do not have deep wounds. So that is not going to be a thing. I'm going to be using Omega Red pretty much exclusively today. I really just need to farm potions, and I need to farm them fast. Maybe I'll switch to another champion if, you know, if I get bored or something like that. If we want to test something real quick, I suppose. But for the most part, no, it's just going to be, how many potions can I get? I need a lot. BG, help me, 6-star Cap Infinity to rank 2, or 5-star Unawakened Doom to rank 5. What do you need? I think they're pretty different champions. They share some defensive capabilities in like high block proficiency and armor and stuff like that, but other than that, man, they're very different. I don't know how much I could really help with that decision. I am going to be taking Captain Beardo to rank 5 myself, though, most likely. And I know there's a double level up right now, science and level up, but I haven't finished all of my planning. Oh, look at that. We lost against Kenobi. What a surprise. I really thought we had them this time. It was close. It was not close. Kenobi. We face Kenobi the first war of every season, I swear. First war, 6th war, maybe the last war. We'll probably play him at least 2 times this season. Can't imagine playing him only once. Because, you know, the Alliance War system, it's a great system. No flaws there at all. Hold on. How do I... background color, here we go. Yeah, screw it, we'll just do it like that. Does that do anything? Whatever. Okay. Yeah. I'll move its spot again. All right. Belikov, am I saying that correctly? I'm probably not. I'm so sorry if I messed up your name. But you sent over $3. Thank you very much. Saying a live stream. I'm actually awake to watch. Wow. Dude, you're not a. You mean you're not a vampire? You don't stay up all hours of the night, or depending on where you are in the world. But dude, thank you very much for the 3. I appreciate it. And welcome. BG, new camera? No. It's the same camera I've been using for a while. I mean, you know, relatively new still, I guess, sort of. But, not, no, I've been using this camera for a while. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna, screw it. We'll just move the potion. I didn't even update the potions, did I? Because I have one. I'm gonna put it there. God, why does it bother me so much? Stop snapping. How do I prevent it from snapping? Oh, God. All right, there we go. Is that good? Okay. I've had this. I mean, you know, it's relatively new, I suppose, but I've been using it for the past few months at least. Maybe it just looks different because, well, the sun is out. The sun is shining on my head. But Steve K sent it over 3. Steve, thank you very much. Saying, hey BG, please help next rank up. Have Corvus Domino 565. Next choice, Blade Unawakened to Omega. Stark Cap Infinity or Unawakened 6-star Sentinel, all dupe, 5-star, high sig, no suicides, Act 6.2, and variant next. Ooh, okay. No suicides, 6.2, and variants are up next for you. Give me a second. Let's see, Blade Unawakened. I don't think you should go Blade. Blade's not particularly useful in the variants, and I mean, except for like the first chapter of the first variant, really, of which even a rank 4 will be pretty useful for you, probably. Maybe Cap Infinity? Cap is, you're saying he's high sig, right? He's great. He's a great champion that doesn't depend on suicides. By the way, I'm only going to count the single potions. So, updating that to 2 since both these guys drop potions. Lower that to, there we go. Yeah, I'd probably recommend Cap. He's great without suicides, just for general purpose content. He's great in the first variant in the final chapter, and I don't know if I could say great in variant 2, just because you know, he's not an XL size champion, but he's still useful. He's still useful for, like, the thing is, he doesn't really need to be rank 5 for the things that he's useful for in variant 2. But I mean, hey, it can't hurt to have a little bit of extra health and stuff, right? A little bit extra health, a little bit extra damage. So, yeah, I'd probably recommend Cap out of those. If you had a specific variant that you were focusing on, then, you know, like variant 3, then that Sentinel, even Unawakened, can be useful. If he was Awakened, I would recommend Sentinel more, but without being Awakened, the ramp up is a little bit slow, and yeah, Cap's probably the way to go. But you know, you've got a lot of good champions there. You don't necessarily have to go with Cap. It's just some advice. Thank you again for the 3. I was thinking about that last night. Can't you virtually count the team pots as the same as solo ones, since you probably end up using them the same way anyway, and they have the same value? They don't have the same value. That's the thing. They heal for less. So I don't like counting them because of that. They don't. Not only do they not have the same value, but they don't stack as high in your inventory, which is kind of annoying. I just see them as bonuses. I'm still gonna use them. Don't get me wrong, man. They're gonna, you know, they're gonna come in handy, I'm sure. But I like to count the singles only when I'm counting the potions. Let's see if I get one here. Am I updating the potion count? Yes, I am. Sweet. Last please, Brain. What's up, Kieran? How you doing? Brian, I finally got Cavalier today. Dude, nice. That's awesome, man. Getting that Cavalier title, all them bonuses. Awesome, dude. Hey, BG, I'm off work today. Work Sunday. I better have some solid shots of your man thing to make this right. Ah, Steve, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I know this screws up some people who will not be able to watch Sunday. I feel bad about it, but okay, so here's the thing. If I were to do the run today, it would be a crappy run. It would not be interesting. It would not be entertaining. It would just suck. If I go on Sunday, I'll be much more prepared, and I'm going to have a spreadsheet that I can give out during the run that people can follow along with having... I'm going to have splits on screen and all that stuff too. So it'll be more entertaining. It'll be more interesting for sure. And yeah, faster and less costly on my part. So yeah, it's I gotta do it. Another potion. Am I 4 for 4 so far? That's awesome. Jay Metz sending over 5. Jay, thank you very much. Saying, BG, which is more useful for endgame content? Rank 5, AA, Hype, Void, or Thing. I have Variant 1 and Act 6 to explore. Not Archangel, I would say. Archangel, while a great champion in some fights, if we're talking about, like, overall endgame content, not Archangel. Archangel, for the times you need him, will be fine at rank 4 even, so. Between Hype, Void, and Thing, they're all very useful. I end up using my Hyperion more than any of those for solo content. So, I mean, I guess I have to say Hyperion, but really, any of those other 3 are fantastic champions with a wide array of things that they're capable of tackling. They could handle lots of solo content, lots of alliance content, all that stuff. But yeah, if I had to pick one, for me it'd be Hype. But Jay, thank you very much for the 5. I'll update the Big D in just a sec. Jay Divine also sending over 3. Jay, thank you very much. Saying, what the fudge is up, Bry Guy? Can you read not my last, but the one before that, good sir? Will do. Give me 1 sec. This should kill Winter Soldier off. Maybe not right away, but yep, there we go. Potion? Potion. Sweet. Wish there was a better way to add these potions rather than deleting the number, writing a new one. But anyway, Jay. Where are you at, dude? Hold on. Okay, here we go. BG, my girlfriend said she's not really feeling festive this year. Said the Christmas spirit needs to be forced on her, so I hung a mistletoe on a man thing, put it in her face, and now she's festive. I probably should not have read that. That's probably not family friendly. Oh my goodness. I'm assuming that you have a collectible action figure of the Champion Man-Thing, and that is exactly what you're talking about, who does very accurately represent the Christmas spirit, because he is green in color. So, Jay, thank you very much for the 3. Way to have that Christmas spirit, dude. Oh man. Scroll this back on down. Alright, I'm getting my butt kicked this fight. What's going on? Oh my god, and that missed, really? Sometimes you gotta do a light attack before that heavy attack in order for that to connect. But oh well. What do you guys use to clean phone screens? Usually my shirt. Actually, I don't end up cleaning my phone screen too much, but yeah, I guess my shirt when I do. I end up cleaning my glasses more than anything. Just gonna kill her. Oh no, I messed up. 1%. Right, there we go. Potion? Potion, dude. Alright. Getting kind of lucky right now. No misses so far. ABG, any tips on clearing the collector chapter for the first time? It's a lot to do with the champions that you have for the collector fight, I would say. You want to use high DPS champions because more than likely you're going to die in that fight. Several times, in fact, because once he pops his specials, if you don't have a champion that can auto-evade them, you're probably dead. So you want to use champions that have high amounts of damage. This way, you know, if you die, well, at least you got some damage in. The next most important thing from there, I would say, are champions that auto-evade. Spider-Gwen is great for this. Just make sure you're not holding block if you do use Spider-Gwen. Stark Spidey is great for this as well. And then the next most important thing is probably a bit of power control. So if you have champions that have power control to prevent the collector from even getting to a special, that's great as well. Maybe those things aren't necessarily in that order. It kind of depends on your roster and the best options that you have and everything. But yeah, I would say bring those types of champions. And also, you know, just familiarize yourself with the fight a bit. There's some content out there against the collector and some tips and stuff like that. So, yeah, just take a look at that stuff. And good luck to you. Swashbuckler, send it over a two-parter. Oh, good. At first I thought this was an accidental double super chatting. Makes me feel a lot better knowing that it is not. It's just a two-parter. Okay. Let's see. Two-parter, though. First thing, first thing, now man thing. So it takes a champion name and the potential for innuendo for you to be able to post content. Well, did you know that Nova's real name is Richard Ryder? Or maybe, we could all go over the forums and lobby for Kabam to fast-track the release of the beloved Marvel hero, the purple nozzled love slinger, and call it a day. Wow. Good luck with Legends run, though. Well, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Well, all right. As soon as that champion gets added, I'm gonna dedicate my my entire time of making videos. Swashbuckler, thank you very much for the 5. Hey, there's some other content out there, just, you know, besides those. So, you know. But thanks, dude. Appreciate it. I think that's... I want to say that is about 5. Although I might be wrong, but I'm gonna update the big old D. Too lazy to check right now because I want to keep farming these potions. Do a double header. Thank you very much. Potion? Potion. Okay. Wow. I'm really surprised that I haven't got a miss yet. Sweet. Awesome. Man-Thing bedazzled with Christmas decorations in Photoshop would be the best. Can someone please do that? Wow, that would be awesome. I agree. I'm totally on board with that. ABG, I have my rank 5 thing at Sig 180 now. Debating whether to max them out or not. Makes a difference of 2.18% damage reduction, and I only have generic Sigs capped on Cosmic and Tech. Yeah, I mean, it's not the most important for every situation, I would say. If you're going up against someone like the Collector... the Collector, I'm sorry, the Champion, the final Champion boss, then that extra damage reduction could be really important. And of course, you know, at some point you definitely do want to max them out. Just for other fights, that extra damage reduction does matter. But you're fine at 180 for now, I would say. If you want to wait until you're able to, you know, open up your open up your Sig Stone crystals and get more science ones. If you want to wait on something like that, I think that's fine. Tim McCombie, am I saying that correctly? I think I asked this last time. I think you said I got it right, or maybe that was someone else. But dude, thank you very much for the 5. Appreciate that, man. Saying, what champions would you rank 5 to get through the variants? Better to rank 5 one champ or rank 4 a couple of champs? I think for the most part, it's better to rank 5 a champion rather than getting multiple lower rank ups. Yeah, I'm always a fan of going that route rather than. Oh wait, hold on. Swashbuckler's donation is more like 1120 and should have the solo Big D update, you lazy bastard. Really? Oh, whoops. Oh man. I'm so sorry. I did not realize that. Whoops. There we go. I thought I had the amounts. So thought I was somewhat familiar with the amounts in my head, but apparently not. Apparently not. All right, there we go. Oh wait, now you're saying no need. Please keep farming. Well, I updated it. I could update while farming, so it's all good. But okay, anyway, what champs would you rank 5 to get through the variants? So this, I mean, this is, it kind of depends on the champions you have, of course, right? In the ideal world, though, variant 3, Ghost is probably the best, followed by Sentinel. Roughly, I mean, there's other skill champions that work well for it too, but if you were to rank up someone like Sentinel, then Sentinel would also be really good for variant 2 and helpful in variant 1, you know. So Sentinel would be great for that. Variant 2, I'd want an XL size champion, someone like Venom the Duck or Venom. Or Thing. Thing actually is probably like one of the best for it. So yeah, I would say Thing for that. Variant 1 is a bit different because Variant 1 there's so many different class types that you need. So yeah, Variant 1 is kind of like, you know, I wouldn't necessarily rank for Variant 1. I would just keep ranking other champions for everywhere else in the game, and eventually you'll assemble enough champions from all the class types to get you through that content. Is the way I'd probably approach that. But dude, thank you for the 5. And Steve K also sent over another $1. Steve, thank you very much, saying thanks for answering my question. Glad to see you giving your math thing a rest today. Yeah, man, you can't use math thing too much. Get start to chafe. Thank you very much for additional $1, dude. I appreciate it. All right, hold on. I thought you said I could update while farting. Well, I could do that too. So I could do all of those things. Well, yeah, 1 would be 5, but he did 2. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I thought the 2 was 5. But anyway, it's just me not knowing the exchange rate. So when is Legends Run? It's going to be on Sunday. I'm trying to figure out an exact time. So Pete is also doing his Legends Run on Sunday. And it would be really cool if we were able to do a bit of a side-by-side race. And, you know, because we're using different champions, because we'd have different routes and everything, it'd be really interesting to see, like it wouldn't be obvious who's in the lead. And I think that would be really interesting, trying to figure out, like, okay, you know, who's actually winning this race here. And it could lead to a little bit of back and forth. Could push each other to the next level in terms of just, you know, speed, because of course we both, I mean, it's not the type of race where it's like, I hope you don't even get legends. No, like, we both want legends, but of course you want to go a little bit faster than the other person. So yeah, like, that'd be cool if we could do that. He's having some technical difficulties with his internet provider, so I hope he can get that sorted out. And then, yeah, I got to talk to Pete a little bit more about, like, what time's good for him and all that. I'd imagine, though, like, we kind of have to start early in the relatively early in the day, just because it's going to be such a long run. So ideally, it would be, for me at least, probably around like 11 a.m., but I'm definitely flexible on the time. The Dark Wayne sending over one of them Australian bucks. Thank you very much. Give me just a second on that. Dark Wayne. Here we go. BG Ghost is so dominant that they made Variant 3 and buffed Sentinel 3 times than he is, and yet Ghost is more powerful. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. yeah, Ghost is still the stronger of the two champions. People who have rank 5s of both of those, they still ended up using Ghost more, from what I've seen at least, and from what I've heard. So yeah, that is Ghost for you. The thing about Ghost is the more the champion's attack scales, the better she becomes compared to everyone else, because everyone else is going to take like extra chip damage. You know, the higher their attack is, you really notice and feel the amount of block damage that you're taking. But if you have a champion that does not have to block, well, the enemy, they could have a million attack. It doesn't matter. They're not taking any damage. And that alone, I think, is the is the reason why people chose to use Ghost, even though Sentinel got a massive boost for that chapter. It's not the only reason, but yeah. Thank you very much for the buck. I appreciate it. What time you think, or what do you think your time will be roughly? I don't know. So Legacy did his run in 13 hours, and he had the extra planetary might boost thing active for his run, which would have saved him a little bit of time. But then he also dived in early without having as much time to plan things out, so that might have hurt his time a little bit. He's the only run that I could really, compare to since I, saw his run. I mean, I know some other times actually, but I don't know. It's so hard to tell, right? So I'm thinking, maybe it'll be somewhere roughly around Legacy's time. If you kind of trade those things off, and not having the planetary might boost, but having the extra time to plan things out. We'll see. Would rank 4 Unawakened of them do good in Variant 3? Of them? Which champs are we talking about? Are we still talking about Sentinel and Ghost? Yeah, rank 4 would be good. Of course, rank 5 is better. I would say the content is... The variant difficulties, it feels like the content is balanced somewhere between rank 4 and rank 5. Where, ideally, of course, you want to have a rank 5, but you can get by with rank 4s. That's how it feels, at least. Kind of that, like... And I mean, that's sort of like the reward payout you get for completing the content too, right? Like, it kind of bridges that gap between your rank 4s and rank 5s with the rank up gem and stuff. BG, I need help. I should be potion farming and getting units for the other, or from the other arenas, but I'm at 19.5 for Massacre instead. How can I break my addiction to these bottom-feeding ways? Aaron Abdo. Getting Massacre is more important anyway. I'm probably going to go for Massacre myself, but I'm just waiting for round 2. I don't know though, man. You might regret going for him in round 1. Well, then again, what day you're doing your run again? I don't remember what day you're doing your run. ABG, not sure if you've answered this already, but I'm curious to know how many paths you have left in 6.2. In 6.2, I have 6 paths remaining. 3 in the final quest, and 3 in the quest before it. 3 in the Mortal quest, 3 in the Champion quest. After your input on this, potential second rank 5 coming soon. I have Beard of Medusa Quake and Blade that are rank 4. Also have Ghost and SS as 6 stars. Which SS? We gotta be clear on the SSs. We just got another one added to the game with Silver Surfer. I'm gonna guess that you mean Sim Supreme by that, but I could be wrong. Medusa Quake, Blade, Ghost. I definitely wouldn't go with whatever SS that is as a 6 star. But the other options, they're all valid options. Kieran, I think it depends on what you're trying to do, what you're trying to complete in the game. I mean, you could do this. You could just take whatever champion you are using most at rank 4 and take them to rank 5. That's probably going to be the best answer, really. If you like to play Quake and you're good at playing Quake and comfortable with that style and everything, go with Quake. If you like the sustainability of Blade and I mean his healing is going to scale that much better at rank 5 compared to rank 4, then you know, go Blade. But it's kind of hard to pick one of those since they're all good. Swashbuckler sending over another 400 rupees saying, last 8 6-stars, Iron Fist, Vulture, oh, this is not looking good, Moon Knight, Civil Warrior, Howard the Duck, Ultron Dupe, and Black Panther Civil War. Oh, Swashbuckler, I am so sorry, dude. Oh, no. Dude, that is rough. Those are your last 8 6-stars. Dude, I hope your 9th one is better than all of those combined, because that is rough. Oof. That is real rough. I wonder about that Ultron. I mean, I wouldn't... I'm sure you're not exactly thrilled with it, but I wonder if, like... I wonder how, like, if he's any... If he's useful at all with, like, the Warlock synergy. Maybe still not the ideal pull, but... I wonder if there's some use there. But dude, thank you very much for another 400 rupees. Yeah, man. I hope you get someone really good out of your next 6-star. Let me update the big old D. Tag you on a comment on Twitter's needed you to check it on stream, please. Okay. Give me 1 sec. Alright, so... this should be... If it was... I guess it's like about 560 for each 400 rupees, right? That's the conversion if this was 1120, really. So... that means we could round this to 17 then. Because it'll be like 1680. Alright. Dude, Swashbuckler, thank you very much, man. That is some very generous support. Thank you very much. Alright, Cam, what's on Twitter? Oh, happy holidays, man thing. Dude, Steiny, Mr. Mighty Thumb himself. This thing's awesome. Oh, man. Alright, retweeted that. I can't show it on stream, sadly. Not because it's inappropriate or anything like that. It's very appropriate. But just because I still lack that capability because of whatever the hell changed in my OBS. But if you're on Twitter, it's been retweeted. You can see it there. And I guess that means Steiny's in here. Where's that Mighty Thumb man? Lurking about. What's up, dude? If you are in here. Oh, there he is. What's up, man? You don't think you'll have a better chance with 6.4? More time for prep, Unicane. Oh, there we go. There's my first potion miss. Well, that was a good run. But anyway, you don't think you have a better chance with 6.4? More time for prep, Unicane, chances at Ghost, etc.? Wouldn't want you to go unprepared, under pressure. My game is lagging right now, by the way. I clicked to go to that node. It's it has that disconnection message. Oh, there we go. Maybe I'd have a better chance at 6.4. Possibly, yeah. But also, people are going to have rank 3 champions for 6.4, and I am likely not going to. And depending on what happens this holiday season, then some of the big spenders are going to have a crazy big advantage with having rank 3 6-stars, potentially, at least. So there's that part of it. That would be a downside for 6.4. Also, there's always the chance that I would want to go for Legends again. And I don't know if I'm going to do that because I've really been enjoying the itemless stuff more than I have the Legends stuff. And I was thinking about doing this. I was thinking about making Sundays, just every Sunday, a day to make progression in this game in an itemless way. Sometimes that would mean a variant difficulty. Sometimes that would mean a story quest or something like that. But, you know, like every Sunday we can just go and tackle some content that I haven't done yet. And I kind of like that idea. So if I didn't, there's a real strong chance that this is going to be my last Legends run ever. But I also might say, screw it. I want the 6-star, whatever it is. Let me try to get them awakened, because you know I might need a good 6-star awaken. Oh, no potion again on that one. Also, there is also a good chance that I might miss. I might not get the top 60 in 6.3, and if that's the case, then at least I would have another chance. So, are you doing 2 legend runs to get that unique 6-star? We only got to do 1, really, as long as you're successful. So hopefully I get it this time, and then I have the option of what I want to do next time. I also don't really need the exclusive 6-star champion, right? I gotta be okay with that, of just thinking like, I don't need every champion, you know? There's a lot of champions in this game. It's okay if I don't get this exclusive trophy champion, whatever it is. So yeah. Panther Nation sent an over 5. Thank you very much. Saying, BG, I figured out why your Act 6.3 screen is looking like my Realm of Legends. You missed an update. Oh man, is that what happened? I just I missed the last update that had 6.3 in it. Alright, I'll hit the App Store real quick. Man, thank you for solving that mystery. It was really bothering me. But dude, thank you very much for the 5. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. I have the champion down to the final 10%, but I'm out of units and revives. Oh no, Roboto! You're so close, dude. The fight is so brutal. BG Legacy was able to take down Havoc and Cap Infinity in less than 20 hits, and other fights in about 10 hits. I think your time should be at least 2 hours more than his. Possibly. We'll have to see. We will have to see. Some people I know were able to do it faster than Legacy, even without that boost being that way. So if I can save time in other areas, you know, maybe I can make up the time. But we'll see. I really have no clue how it's gonna play out. No clue at all. What up, BG? What up, Doc McKnife? How you doing? BG, you think at some point when you finish 6.2 item lists, you can organize your vids so that people can watch them in order of the chapters? Well, I do plan on making guides from them, so yeah. There will be ways to do that. It wouldn't be ways to watch the actual runs in their like original state in that type of order. For that, I just have a playlist of the order of the streams themselves. It'd be pretty difficult to set it up in any other kind of way, because sometimes I kind of bouncing around between the different ones. But I do plan on having guides at least that will break down the chapters in order. So. But if you want that trophy champ, no, you need that trophy champ. I mean, how many units did you burn on getting gold pool tickets? Well, I did burn 5,000 just to get 1 ticket. I was gonna stop after that 5,000th unit. Luckily, I got it. But no potion again. But yeah, I mean, I do want the trophy champ. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. Do want it, but still can't get them all. Gonna be going to Hector's stream for his Legends run. Wait, is Hector? Is Hector in here? Is Hector doing his run today? Is he doing it right now? I mean, I knew Hector was doing a run, but I don't know if I ever knew what day he was doing his run. When is he doing his run? You need any more help planning? Let me know if you have questions. All right, will do. I'm still kind of setting everything up. Yeah, I'll hit you up if I need. Trophy champ, who? Well, it's currently unknown who that trophy champ is going to be. It is not announced, at least. Hector's doing his run tomorrow. Ah, okay. Alright, tomorrow. Got it. If he's doing his run tomorrow, well, I'm going to be potion farming tomorrow. So, yeah, I'll probably tune in his stream while farming potions. But I should have my prep all finished by today. This way I know who I need to rank up. And yeah, and then the rest of it is just farming more potions tomorrow. Actually, well, no, yeah, I can still farm potions tomorrow. My Omega Red's going to be busy in war tomorrow, but... Come on, potion me, potion, yes. Okay, 18. Alright, 18 potions. I can now fully heal my champion one time when max boosted. Because these potions heal so much. I think I have no plans on Sunday. It works out for some people. I feel bad because it doesn't work out for a lot of people. A lot of people, you know, they said like Friday was the only day they could watch. But at least some people are able to tune in who were not able to tune in on Friday. It's a trade-off. Some people always end up getting screwed. How many pots are you hoping to get in total? 500, 750, 1K? Lower. think lower. You're thinking too high. I mean, ideally, I would have loved to have 500 plus, even 1,000. Yeah, that'd have been great. But no, I will likely have about 300 or so. Hopefully, I can get more than that. But yeah, I'm thinking about 300. I can't remember. I counted. I think I counted last night, right? Or was that just revives that I counted on stream? I don't know. I think I have like 150 singles in the overflow right now, not counting these 18. But yeah, I can't farm all day today. I have to finish my prep, which again I'm gonna share my spreadsheet that I'm gonna be using from like the exact spreadsheet that I'm using for the run. I'm gonna have that linked in the description of the Legends run itself, so people can follow along if they want. Potion. So I want to have that set up, finalized by today. Make my final rank ups. And then yeah, that's gonna take some hours right there, man. I'll probably like burn all of my energy before going back to that, and then in the 7 hours it takes to refill my energy, hopefully I could finish the spreadsheet by then, and the route and everything. So yeah. Like there's other info out there that is going to help for this. The spreadsheet that Star made, B Manny put together, like suggestions and stuff like that based on the route that he did. But I still have to go through piece by piece myself and figure out if there's anything better that can be done for this stuff. And even if it like matches what like B Manny gave, for example, I still need to familiarize myself with all of the fights. So, still gotta go through it piece by piece. EG, what about uncollected / cav hourly crystals? You get potions from those too. Yeah, I do, but I'm trying to save those as much as possible. If I have to pop them open, I will. But I'm trying to save those for the Abyss. I think that's when I want to pop open all of my free 4-hour crystals. BG, don't you think you'll have a disadvantage with your phone compared to other people with the latest iPhone? Slight, yeah. But these runs are so long that loading speed does not have as big an impact as it does in the monthly event quest. Potion. In the monthly event quest, every fight is like 2 hits, and you're just, you know, you're mostly looking at a loading screen. You spend more time looking at a loading screen and like the pre-fight little intro where they're walking up against one another. You spend more time looking at that than you do actually playing the game. So your phone really matters in a run like that. In these longer runs, sure, you know, I might lose a few minutes over the course of, you know, 10 to 15 hours, however long it's going to be. But it's just a few minutes. So if I was going for like the #1 time, I would need the latest phone. But if I'm going for top 60, it'll be fine. Sure, for the Abyss. No way he's ever popping the free crystals. It's possible. I might still not pop them yet. Here you mentioned people have told you times faster than lags. Post PM boost nerf. Reliable people? Oh man, it sounds insulting, but I'm going to say no. Only because I don't know them on that level. People, you know, some people in streams have mentioned that they've seen other people have faster times and stuff like that. So, no, I have no way of verifying these times. So, could be truth, could be not. Potion. Reset it, run it again. All right, so we're a little under an hour right now for this stream, and a good 5 to 10 minutes of that was like sitting here not farming potions and putting out a tweet, looking at a question a little bit more in depth and stuff like that. And I've still managed to get over 20 potions in this hour. So if I just say I can roughly get 20 potions an hour, if I sit here and farm potions over the next 2 days, 10 hours a day, oh god, that sounds fun, 10 hours a day, eat both days, that's like 400 potions that I could get, really. First of all, 10 hours of potion farming 2 days in a row. Oh god. But yeah, I don't even think I'll have time for that though, because again, I'm gonna spend a lot of the time today looking at my run and familiarizing myself with everything, and yeah, that's honestly that's gonna take like a good 6 hours, I would estimate, but maybe more even if I come across some like tough decisions that need to be made on who to rank up, and I gotta plan it. Oh man. So yeah. Anyway, the extra time will be helpful though. The extra time will be very helpful. So yeah. Why is your stream so pixely? The last couple of times I've been here, you lower your bitrate too much? No, my bitrate has not changed at all whatsoever. Potion. Bitrate has stayed the same. This must be something on YouTube's end. Potion farming sounds more brutal than the actual Legends run. It is. It is. I haven't potion farmed in, I don't know. It's been a while. I guess Variant 2 was the last time I did some potion farming before Variant 2. But even then, that was like on a little bit more of a casual level to it. I didn't farm that many potions for Variant 2. It was like I don't remember how many in total, but it was definitely nowhere near what I farmed for like Labyrinth of Legends or Variant 1. Variant 1 I farmed quite a bit. That was like my last big potion farming session. And then Variant 2 was a mini potion farming session. And then yeah, that was it. Variant 3 was itemless. 6.2 itemless. When did 6.1 come out? Because I guess I farmed some potions for 6.1 too. That was not itemless. Why was Legacy able to do a Legends run at 6.3 if he was a beta tester for 6.3? They changed the ruling on it. I think it's because they wanted to expand how many people were able to help beta test. Because now there's more people beta testing these runs. Oh, potion. There's more people that are involved in the beta testing, as far as I know, at least. The betas in the past, I think they like reached out very privately for that stuff. I mean, with 6.4, they just I mean they just had like the standard thing that pops up in game like they do for beta testing, like Champion reworks. Yeah, I don't know. The thing about like the messed up thing about it is people have kind of always been able to have like a practice run at it before doing the real run with account sharing. So like I remember the Spider-Verse. I remember the Spider-Verse challenge specifically. Where I did a Legends run for that one, and I got relatively high on the list. I don't remember where I was. I was like 7th or 9th or 15th, something like that. And I remember talking to people at that time saying like, oh yeah, they just practiced on their buddy's account. They did a practice run on their buddy's account so that when it was time to do like the real run, they were more familiar with the content and everything. So yeah, it's kind of crappy that people are even able to do that. Takes a lot of the, like, I don't know, man. It definitely doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like you should be able to do that. I would definitely call it cheating. The beta is a lesser form of that since things change from the beta to live. You can still have some type of an advantage for beta testing, but people have always been able to do something like that on a deeper level, even. And I think there's just no way around it. If Kabam needs people testing, but people can't test because they want to do a beta run, or I'm sorry, can't do the testing because they want to do a Legends run, that just takes away from the game overall. So hopefully I'm not coming off the wrong way here and making it sound like I think the beta testers are cheaters. Certainly not. I think it's, like I said, I think it's fine that this is the way things are because of the other thing. 6.4 beta, they let every scrub join, even I'm in it, shows how low they have fallen. I mean, they need more people testing, right? If people didn't like these chapters in Act 6, even though, God, I love 6.2. But if so many other people didn't enjoy it, I guess they need more testers. Brian, can an unawakened Morningstar at rank 4 with boost take down 6.1 Crossbones? I'm trying to go for Cavalier before the anniversary, and she is pretty much my last option. Hold on. Awakened Morningstar rank 4 boost take down 6.1 Crossbones. I don't know. I think I remember people using Morningstar for that fight, but I don't really remember. Does anyone know? Did anyone in here use Morningstar for that fight? I'm not entirely sure if she has the damage. I mean, you would definitely have to get her souls up if potion. If you were going to go that way, but I don't know if she's able to do it or not. She's your last option though. You don't have any other options that can handle that fight. Any other heal blockers or stronger damage dealers? Content changes quite a bit from the beta regardless. All the bosses had some of their nodes changed. Yeah, I mean it still gives an edge to those players, but yeah, at least it does change. It would be nice, I guess, if what's it called? It would be nice if everybody got an invite to the beta. That's the only bad part. Like I declined it. I don't have time to. I honestly just don't have time to be in the beta. There's so many other things going on in game that I just don't have the time to do the beta stuff too. So I declined it, but I know some people want to be in the beta, especially if you're going for a Legends run. You want to have that sneak peek. Even, you know, just getting a feel for like global nodes. Even if fights are going to change, there's a lower chance that the global node is going to change, I would think, at least. If there are globals, at least. And just getting to test things out, like, oh, would Torch be good for these fights? Hey, there's a lot of Mystics here. Maybe I could use my Torch here. Oh, you know what? Ends up being a little bit slower than I thought. I won't use Torch. You know, little things like that. So it'd be nice to give people, put everyone who wants to be in a Legends run, to put them on that even playing level. But I mean, I guess there's no way to know beforehand who is all going for a Legends run. 25. Yeah, it's not YouTube if the potion farm and Big D stays good. It's something being processed wrong by your Elgato or OBS. Well, looking at my OBS, everything is crystal clear. Like on my computer, the little preview window for OBS. So I don't know. I think it's something on YouTube's end. Like if we went to Twitch, every time I go to Twitch, people say the image quality is way better on Twitch. So I'd have to think it's some sort of processing that YouTube is doing. That lowers the quality. But yeah, everything is crystal clear on my end. Like if I showed you guys, it is as clear as possible. I wish I could fire up a Twitch stream without canceling this one just to show what I'm talking about, but I don't think there's any way to do that. Did someone say Twitch? What's up, Dysentery Joe? Y'all saying the same thing? Brian, should I rank 5 Omega Red Sig 140, but I don't use Suicides? Even without Suicides, Omega Red is still a good champion. He's not as dominant of a champion, though, so it depends on what your other options are. It's not like an automatic rank up if you're not using Suicides. So, yeah. He's still potentially worth it, but you may not want to. Twitch, I know a thing or two about that. Yeah, man. That's bad, bro. I just went to my own live stream and mine isn't doing this. I'm running at 3500 bitrate too, so it may be your output settings, like wrong variables. It's a video capture issue though. I don't know, man. None of my settings have changed, and everything looks perfect. What setting do you think is off? Hold on. I think I got a potion there, right? Pretty sure. Let me update that. Doc McKnife saying, stream looks crystal clear to me. Looks good here. Dude, you look so HD. What the hell? So is it good for some people and not good for others? BG, you are pixely during a fight and not when not in one. Alright. Everyone who's saying it's clear right now, look at my face, I guess, during a fight, and let me know if it's clear while during a fight, or if it does change to get real pixelated when the fight happens. Blurry now, not clear. During fights, fuzzy, blurry. I guess it's pixelated now in the fight. Okay. Potato quality right now. Okay. Weird, man. Very weird. Very, very weird. Maybe it's the compression conversion rate from US to Canada? Maybe. I guess you are dropping frames. Well, I'm not dropping any frames. I could see that. Gameplay also looks fuzzy. Yeah, I don't know. BG, you'll never guess who is coming to Kansas City Comic-Con. Not the one I'd rather see, but would be cool to meet him. It's Ralph Macchio. Oh, dude. That's awesome, man. AKA Daniel LaRusso. Gonna tell him Cobra Kai never die. Yes, man. Dude, that's awesome. Some Cobra Kai. I'd love to meet those guys, man. That's awesome. You know, if the fight is over, you're clear again. So weird. I think it's the cam using a lot of CPU. Well, I mean, like I said, on my end here, it's totally fine. What I'm seeing in my OBS window, so I don't think it's a CPU issue. There might be some setting in OBS that affects it. I can't say that for certain. I guess now I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Oh god. But it can't be. Definitely can't be like my CPU related thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm really curious to fire up a Twitch stream now. How fast can I switch to Twitch and switch back is the question, man. But I have a feeling it's something on YouTube's end. Because nothing here has changed. Adjust your man thing, that might help. That might. It's fast, you just change where the output. Yeah, but like it has to be like lightning fast, because otherwise it splits up this stream. Because like if I want to come back to YouTube, then it would be a separate stream, and I don't want to do that. So, potion. On my laptop is blurry face and fight, and on TV is fine. Billy D, really? That's so weird. I mean, like everyone is saying it's blurry, but that just makes things even more weird. Nothing is wrong. People are just not used to seeing your face in the daylight. That could be it too. Settings, output, streaming, check, enforce streaming service, encoder settings. Hold on. Let me see where that is. Okay, settings, output, Streaming, and then check enforce streaming service encoder settings. I don't have that option. I guess maybe I have to check off this enable advanced encoder settings thing here. And then there's an option that's already checked that says enforce streaming service bitrate limits. Encoder preset performance. I'm going to uncheck that. Just because it seems like it's already checked what you were saying, I think. Deadly Karma sending over 2. Thank you very much. Saying finally pulled 4-star Corvus, better than my 3-star Woot. Dude, nice, man. Congrats. 4-star Corvus. Good champ. Good stuff, dude. Thank you for the 2. Appreciate that support. I think it's YouTube's compression. When there is more action, there is more information, and it has to do more compression to keep the stream from buffering. See, I think that's it too, really. That's my best guess at what's going on. Just do it when you're ready to end anyways. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to fire up a Twitch stream whenever I'm done here. So, we'll try that. We'll try that. Real question is, when was the last time you updated your OBS? I don't know, not too long ago, maybe a month or so ago. I update it fairly regularly. I don't always download the newest update just because it hits you with that question, like when you open OBS and I'm like, oh god, I'm already 20 minutes late to my stream time. No, I don't want to update right now. I'll update later. But then I always end up updating at some point. That's so weird. I mean, there definitely is more information, like more data that has to be processed by YouTube for my face. But I mean, the fight quality is blurry too, actually, now that I'm looking at this. I think you just can't tell as much with the game because it's, you know, it's like cartoon. There's just not as much detail in Omega Red's legs compared to my face. I don't know. What's weird is how your cam and gameplay both do it, but your OBS layers aren't. So it's definitely a video capture issue. Webcam and Elgato are both video capture. Well, the overlay stuff is static though. It's completely static. It's just black and white. There's nothing. You know, it's real easy for YouTube to process those things. Like, I remember I watched a video. Oh man, I can't remember that guy's name. The tech guy. The tech guy that, oh man, this guy has like a crazy number of subscribers. Always has the latest tech stuff. I just named like 10 different or 50 different people on YouTube. Marcus, I think is his name, right? He made a video one time where it was like downloading and re-uploading the same YouTube video like 1,000 times or something. And there were certain parts of the video that deteriorated much more quickly than others. Certain parts of the video where there wasn't any information changing, where like You know, it was like the background that didn't move compared to his, you know, his face that was moving around and stuff. That stuff stayed relatively okay, but the parts that were changing and moving and everything, that it looked real bad, real fast from like the download and re-upload and stuff. So I think that has a lot to do with it. Yeah, MK BHD. Pretty bad when it comes to those because I don't watch a lot of the tech YouTube stuff, but every once in a while something pops up. I'm like, oh, this is cool. Let me check this out. Potion. As Will Smith would say, Mark ass Brownlee. What? BG, I can now upgrade my first 5-star rank 3 Green Goblin, or to upgrade my third 5-star Hawkeye. What should I do, for your opinion? Hold on. Oh, I missed. Damn it. Okay. Green Goblin. Wait, hold on. First 5-star rank 3 Green Goblin. Don't do that one. Absolutely don't do that one. Or to upgrade my third 5-star Hawkeye. What should I do for you? I would go with that Hawkeye over Green Goblin any day. Green Goblin is not a good champion. If you just happen to like Green Goblin or something like that, please don't let me stop you from ranking up that champion. But no, I would not recommend going with Green Goblin ever. Really. Most people don't like him. Most people kind of agree that he's not a good champion. And yeah, anyone else over him. Hawkeye is actually a decent champion. Spam the special ones with the power drain. The bleeds are pretty decent. He's a good champ. What time will the stream be on Sunday? I don't know exactly what time it's going to start. I would have to guess it's going to be relatively early in the day, just because it's a long run, you know. So I'll probably have to start pretty early. And I'm thinking I might do a race, like a side-by-side Legends Run race with Panda Man Pete. So I'll have to check with him to see what time is good for him. But yeah, probably we're both in the same time zone too. Like, we could actually meet up and do a race in person for the Legends Run. If we had planned things out better, maybe we could have actually done that. That would have been really cool. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe like 11 a.m. Pacific time, something like that. BG, are you playing Classic? Wow, I am still playing. Yeah, it's still pretty like on a casual level. I still don't have a max level character yet. I'm getting close though. But yeah. Still playing. Ever since like the honor system came out, I have been playing a lot less, just because, I mean, can't really level if you're playing Alliance on a PvP server. So yeah. But I actually play the most when I'm doing a grind in MCOC, because I can grind MCOC, and like the fighting in that game is relatively simple, and I can grind mobs while grinding the arena. Show you a clip where I zoom in and show you. I don't gotta show it on stream. It's just for your knowledge. Check it out, but I'm gonna go over to Twitch after this stream. Does look a lot more clear on yours. We'll see. We'll see what happens when I go over to Twitch. I mean, either way, even if it is clear on Twitch, then maybe there are settings that I can have on YouTube to fix that. But I don't know. It seems weird that like it. The issue just started out of nowhere when it's been good for a while. Sup, baby? What's up, Chris? You're only going over to Twitch to play with your man thing. Play with your man thing live. Wow. Yeah, the real question is, what am I going to do over on Twitch? I can't just start up a stream for just a minute over there. I guess probably more potion farming. BG Potion Farm has symptoms. It can be dangerous to your health if you don't get the pins. I'm disappointed. Or the potions. If you don't get the potions, I'm disappointed. Sorry, man. Potion. Hey BG, daytime stream. This must be because of my Twitter post the other day about hating being British. I did see that, but no, this is kind of to make up for not doing my Legends run today. Because yeah, potion farming is basically just as good. It was a pun. It auto-corrected. Okay. BG Potion Farming Challenge. Keep 30 spores on Winter Soldier or Captain Marvel. It's tough on Winter Soldier, man. His special 2 knocks you back. Pretty good ways. I try my best to keep the spore count up, but it's not possible to keep it at 30 at all times. Captain Marvel, I swear, Captain Marvel is so much easier to keep the spore count high. I could pretty much always keep it at like 30 or very close to it. Look at this, though. This is a good run right here, keeping the high spore count. WoW Classic on Twitch, or even better, D4 on Twitch. Yeah, nah. We wouldn't be able to test it then. I mean, I guess it would still be a test for my face, but nah. I mean, I have nothing interesting to do in WoW Classic. Like I said, I'm not even max level yet. Still just very casually playing that game. BG, no, not out of nowhere. It's been like this for me for months. Aaron Abdo, you didn't say anything? Has it been this bad for everybody for months? No potion that time. What's up, BG? Got an almost solo on day 5, map 5 Thanos today using my 455 Sig 200 Omega Red. Dude, that's impressive with Omega Red. With a 455 Omega Red too? That's pretty awesome, man. That Thanos is brutal. And Omega Red is not always the best champion to use for it. What do you think of Twitch versus YouTube streaming? I think Twitch is better, but the community is on YouTube for this game. So, number one most important thing is you know, go where the community's at. It would have been it would have been more ideal. It would have helped out in a lot of ways to be on Twitch. I think my biggest complaint about streaming on YouTube is actually not, it doesn't even have to do with like the quality of on YouTube or like the extra perks that you have on Twitch. Anything like that. My biggest complaint is actually that it floods my channel with streams, and I don't want a channel flooded with streams. Like on Twitch, I'd be able to just fire up a stream whenever I want. Oh, I feel like playing a little bit. Let's fire up a stream. Why not? On YouTube, I'm like, man, I already stream so much. It just it drowns out the higher quality content that I want to make, and sometimes that's really demotivating to make that type of content, or it makes me not want to do a stream. You know, like that's my biggest complaint about it, actually. There's just I really came very close to starting up a second channel that was just ContestChampion live and having it be a separate thing, but I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea either. So I never did that. But yeah, that's my number one complaint. The second biggest complaint about being on YouTube over Twitch is that you have to be very careful to not play any type of copyrighted content on YouTube, or else YouTube can ban you for like 9 months from live streaming. Whereas on Twitch, you play some copyrighted content as long as it's within, you know, I mean, you can't just show all of Avengers Endgame and have that be your Twitch stream, you know. But you can play a little clip and not have to worry about YouTube or whatever, or anyone shutting down your stream. You could have some music that is copyrighted, and what they do is they might mute that portion of the playback or something. But you have that freedom over on Twitch. So yeah, overall Twitch is the best. I mean, there's a reason why Twitch is like by far dominating, crushing every other streaming platform. Nothing else even comes close. Even something like YouTube that has been around for a longer time. Doesn't matter. What you can do over there is just different. It's better. But still, at the end of the day, like I said, you go where the community is, you know. Certain people in here love Twitch too, and yeah, there is a there are MCOC streamers on Twitch too. But that is why I'm on YouTube, at least. Potion. 32. You're gonna get demonetized just saying Twitch is the best. Don't hurt YouTube's feelings. I know, really, man. I think about that sometimes. Like, do they have some detection like that of like, oh wow, you're talking about Twitch being better than YouTube? Okay. We're not gonna show your video. We're not gonna distribute your video to as many people. Like oh wait, I see another comment from me. The community will follow you anywhere. I tried going to Twitch. I already tried. It doesn't work like that. You know, a lot of the other, what's it called? A lot of the other MCOC streamers feel the same way as I do. Like you just have the freedom. You just have that freedom on Twitch. It feels like, I don't want to say it feels like you can be yourself. That's not exactly the right way of saying it, because I am myself on YouTube, right? That wouldn't change going to Twitch. But I guess it feels like you're more free to express yourself. Oh man, we're getting real artsy-fartsy with the words here. But it feels like you're more free to express yourself, you know what I mean? When we were on Twitch, I could show a fat guy going down a water slide and laugh at that, because it's funny. Because it was a very large guy going down a water slide, making a giant splash, and it's great. I can't do that here. It's the little things, okay? Playing the Power Rangers theme song when I was going into an Alliance War fight to hype me up. Little things like that, man. You miss out on stuff like that on YouTube. You can't do that. You didn't have that many subscribers at the time you tried to move to Twitch. Still though, like the amount of people watching the live streams, it was basically cut in half. And I'm certainly not like a numbers guy when it comes to like YouTube stats and stuff like that. Like I said, like even like the 100,000 milestone, 100,000 subscriber milestone. I don't know. It's really not that big a deal to me because the biggest deal was like hitting 10,000. When I hit 10,000, I was like, "What, dude? This is amazing." But you got to draw the limit somewhere of like, are you never going to be satisfied or something? Is there never a number? Because you see all these guys that hit like 10,000 are like, oh man, this is great. Now I'm going to get 100,000, and you get 100,000, a million. No, a million's not enough. 10 million. Where I was like, no, it's pretty satisfied. And even when it comes to the live streams, like, you only need enough people in a live stream to keep a conversation flowing. And that number has, we've got more than that, so even on Twitch, that would be fine. It would be fine. Like, there's 571 people in here right now. Cutting the number in half is totally fine for the sake of like still having fun and everything. But thinking about like cutting all of those people out from, if they like the stream, I want to give them a place to go where they can like the stream, and if they don't want to go to Twitch, well, I kind of want to go wherever they are more comfortable going, which would be YouTube. I like toast. Send it over $2. Thanks, man. Saying BG, I like your shirt. Thank you. Also, please read last. Potion. Okay, give me a sec. Your last one. Okay, it's your next one, I think, right? Wait, hold on. Let me just make sure. Yeah. Okay. First rank 5. Omega Sig 120, unduped Corvus, unduped Quake, unduped Cap, unduped Venom. Which do you feel is better for most content? Question: do you run the Suicide Masteries? If you run the Suicide Masteries, then I would probably just go with. It would be a toss-up between Omega and Corvus. I want to say Omega because Corvus is not awakened, but honestly, some people would still prefer Corvus, even unawakened, over Sig 120 Omega. If you do not run the Suicide Masteries, hard to say. That's Cap Beardo we're talking about, right? Yeah, Cap Infinity, okay. You run full suicides, you said. Okay. Oh, perfect. Dude. Okay, that makes this a lot easier. Yeah, Omega or Corvus. Easy. Between the two it might be more difficult, but forget all those other champions, it's going to be Omega or Corvus. I think I would personally go with Omega just because I feel like he has a bit stronger. I don't know, man. Actually, it's tough. I think I'm just comfortable with Omega is the reason why I would go with him. If I'm thinking about kind of everybody and how the community feels about all these champions, they would maybe pick Corvus. But you definitely have to choose one of. Well, you could definitely do whatever you want, but I would definitely recommend one of those two champions. I would absolutely recommend one of those two champions, and you might just have to, or it would definitely it'd be a good idea to see which one you're more comfortable with. So, yeah, but pick one of those two, dude. Thank you very much for the 2. I don't know if I could really add to it. I was trying to think of what else I could add to it, but yeah, I don't know if there's really much. It really comes down to personal preference. Corvus doesn't really need to be awakened. His awaken ability is a great one though. If you ever get like an awakening gem or something like that, he doesn't need sig levels. He just needs to be awakened. And then that death immunity is a huge deal. Can save you a lot of resources. You could take those saved resources, buy some other, you know, special offers that Kabam rolls out and all that good stuff. So yeah, he's even unawakened, definitely an option. Omega Red is a beast too, though, of course. The nice thing about Omega Red is he doesn't really need much outside of maybe you can say he kind of needs the Sabertooth synergy. Doesn't really need it, but it's extremely helpful to have it there. Whereas Corvus, you know, sometimes you can't always build him up in fights. But the fights you can get him built up in, he's ridiculous. He just steamrolls content so hard. So yeah, eventually you want to get both of them ranked up. Keep that in mind too, is you don't really have to sweat the decision so much. If really that should be your first 2 rank ups, or like the next 2 rank ups that you're gonna do. Potion. Alright, I guess I'll stream about my normal 2-hour time here and then fire up a Twitch stream and see how things look on Twitch. Sidonian sending over £5. Thank you very much, dude. Saying there are some negatives with moving to Twitch, but earnings-wise, Twitch Prime could help bridge the gap and would free up your YouTube to be for quality vids. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right in both things. Trust me, I've given it a lot of thought. The earning thing I don't care about as much. Like, sure, it'd be nice. The thing that I like about Twitch Prime is that it's free, and that people are able to subscribe for free. So it's not really costing anyone anything. And then, you know, the extra perks with like the custom emojis and stuff like that. So I always really like that part of it. But as far as like making more money or whatever, I don't really, I mean, trust me, like the support is appreciated and everything, but I don't live that expensive of a lifestyle. I just buy beans with all this money, you know? So I'm not really concerned about like necessarily making more. It's more of, it really bothers me, man. It really bothers me looking at my own YouTube page and seeing 90% of it is live streams. And if I make something good, are people even gonna notice? I don't know. I've spent many nights, many nights just sitting here thinking like, what am I gonna do about this? Because it's killing me. I don't think about it as much anymore. I've just chalked it up to being, well, you know, there's nothing I can do. The best thing I can do is just try to make better content. Maybe try to have streams a little bit more maybe have streams be a little bit more organized in a way. So if I do a day stream, it's not an arena day stream. I don't know. Yeah. It's a weird problem to have. But Sidonian, thank you very much for the 5, dude. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, beans and 2 hoodies, only 1 pair of pants for going into public. Doesn't get much cheaper than that. Basically, man. Basically. Like, don't get me wrong. You know, Laura, I'm sure would appreciate if we could, like, go on vacation or something like that. I'm saying that now as she's in the shower. So I gotta be careful, man. I've always wanted to go to like Hawaii or something, but yeah. Yeah, it's more the creative side of things for sure that bothers me about YouTube. Twitch also has better viewer interaction too, at least I think so. Probably. The one thing that I do like about YouTube is that there's profile pictures. I actually really like that about YouTube. That's probably the only thing that I would say I'm not a fan of on Twitch, where on YouTube all of you guys actually feel like individuals. On Twitch, I feel like it's just a sea of like it's you're one. You guys are one. You know, which sometimes can be good, but honestly, I'd rather it not be that way, and I'd rather think of you guys like as actual individuals, because that's what you are. You know what I mean? Like on Twitch, it's the chat. That's what everybody is. You are the chat. Here, it's like, no, you're you guys. You know, I don't know if anyone else feels that way when you're on Twitch, but that's how I feel. Honestly, most streamer to Twitch chat interaction is very poor compared to here on YouTube. I think it depends on the type of game too, but yeah, I think I have noticed that too. But I think it also does depend on the game that you're playing. Certain games, you just have to be focused the entire time on what you're doing. And there's no way to even see what anyone else is saying. Do I get that feeling from Twitch? It largely depends on the streamer. I guess so. It probably has a lot to do with it. But I do really like that you guys get to have your own icons. It helps out a lot. Like I'll remember an icon more than a name, just because I don't know, man. That's how my brain works. And of course, like I remember a lot of names too, but it just helps to have that icon. Kind of like how I could, I'll remember a face, like if I see the same people year after year at New York City Comic-Con, I'll remember their face, but I won't always remember the name, just because, I don't know, man. It's just how brain works, I guess. I was screwed when I went to Twitch because BG has had no idea who I was. Took him like 4 months to mod me. Yeah. Potion. Hey BG, debating on my next 565. I'm 100% on all content except 6.2 and 6.3, and have no intention of exploring them, and am in a retired alliance, so open to a fun champ over utility champ next. Or wait, hold on. Is this a two? No. Okay. Hold on. 100% all content except 6.2 and 6.3. I'm getting kicked around. Thanks a lot, Captain Marvel. Damn it, that didn't connect. Wait, is that super? Okay, here we go. Next, thinking between Sentinel, Venom, and the Champion. Have Aegon and Mephisto at 565, so some decent synergies with Champion. Plus, he's less common, so might be fun to have him. If you are going to have fun with him, then sure. I don't know too many people that have fun with him, is the only thing. But play with him, Test him out. If you do actually have a good time with him, then go for it. Is what I would say to that. There's a lot of champions out there that I think if given the time, people will like those champions, even if they're not the most common. I think it's the same thing with anything in life, you know? Sometimes we stick to what's known, or what's like right in front of us, rather than seeking out something that could be better. I think it's like that with music. You know, why is certain music popular? Well, because it's in your face. You don't hear the other stuff. Maybe you'd like the other stuff better. Same thing with TV, movies, all this stuff. It's funny. I was looking at a Potion. I was looking at a video that shows like the most popular TV shows over the years, and it's just all the shows that are on like the, you know, the major networks that everyone had access to. And then once that kind of passed, once it opened up to like, okay, now we get to watch, you know, TV shows on different streaming platforms and all this stuff, like, it just changes. Same thing with YouTube. Like, if YouTube recommends a video to you, you're a million times more likely to watch it rather than going out and seeking that video yourself. But yeah, try out a champion. Or the champion in this case. And if you like them, sure, why not? Go for it. But there also is a strong chance that you may not like that champion, since a lot of other people also don't like that champion. You should do what Rich did and create a separate YouTube channel just for live streams. Then you can stream whenever you want. Did he do that? I was thinking about doing that for the longest time, but I decided against it. And I'm not going to at this point. Like, I've already kind of weighed the pros and cons and stuff like that, and I'm just not going to do it. But, wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that he had a second channel. Kind of feel bad for not knowing at this point. I was gonna say, it has been a while since I've been to a Rich the Man live stream, and I guess maybe that's one of the reasons why. Do you know what the cost in core is for unlocking Suicide Mastery plus Willpower? Roughly, I think it was like 8,000 units or something in total, depending if you needed to pick up the masteries before Willpower as well, like Recovery. There's actually an awesome website out there called Aunt May. I'm going to post a link in the chat for you in just a second. That it shows estimated, well, not even estimated, it shows the cost for this stuff based on the masteries that you select. Let me go find it real quick. Here we go. So if you go to that website, you can you know, make a mastery build, and it will show you exactly what you need to unlock it all. Potion. Oops. BG, how many units do you think you'll have to spend on revives for your Legends run? I don't know, really. I'm hoping not too many, because I'm not going to have that many units available, even. Altogether, for the boosts and the energy refills, it's going to cost about 5,500 units. So, take away those 5,500 units, I don't have all that much left. I have some arena crystals I can open. I've got, I think, like 300,000 or 400,000 battle chips right now, so I can get some units out of there. Oh man, I really need to start doing the light attack before the heavy attack on that, making sure that heavy attack hits. But yeah, you see how many potions you can get in 2 hours? Not exactly. I just wanted a way to keep track of it. I find it helpful to keep track of the potions. I could set like little mini goals for myself. If I'm feeling tired and feeling like stopping, I mean, let's say I wasn't streaming, and I'm like, ah man, I'm done farming, dude. I just can't do this anymore. Well, I might look at that 40 and be like, you know what? I can push to 50, though. And then once I get to 50, then I'll stop. You know, something like that. What I normally do, if I'm not streaming, I open up the calculator on my computer, and I just type in 0 plus 1. Potion, by the way. And then every time I get a potion, I just hit enter on my keyboard. Because then it keeps adding that 1. Alright, 41. Yeah, but when you get 50, can you easily get to 60? That's a good question. I don't know. Think we'll be able to trade mystical mastery cores during gifting? I think so. Yeah. I would think so. I think all the same gifting stuff is going to come back. I still need to get some of the other class. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like the other class masteries suck. I have the skill one fully unlocked, even though that one kind of sucks. I have the science, tech, and mystic. Those are all fully unlocked. The only ones I don't have fully unlocked are mutant and cosmic. And you know, I probably should fully unlock them. Here's what I'm actually thinking about, though. I'm thinking those masteries suck so bad that when Kabam does like a when they redo the mastery system at some point, what if they just straight up get rid of those? and then they're like, well, we're gonna give a refund to anybody who got these masteries. And then like when they gave the refund for the mystic ones, when they changed Mystic Dispersion, any that were like traded, they came back as loyalty. So I'd basically be spending my units on loyalty if that was a like what they if they did the same thing, and I'd rather have the units than the loyalty, to be honest. Potion, but no, I mean I'll probably still trade to get those. Because what if at some point they rework them and they don't remove them and they actually make them good? They actually make them useful. And then I want them when they're useful. So. Ow, my right ear. Is there an audio issue now? Huh? I'm very confused. BJ pulled 5-star Aegon yesterday, and I've been saving a generic Awakening gem and 2 to 3 plus 3 to 4 skill gem. Unfortunately, only got about 26 stones though. I don't think he needs to be that high sig level even. I think you're good. But dude, awesome! Congrats on your Aegon. Yeah, it wasn't that bad for me though. Wait, was there really an audio issue now? Dude, what is going on, man? These technical difficulties. What was it? Was it just like a loud sound for a second, or is there still a loud sound going on? Hinach saying, ow, my freaking ears too. What is happening? And I just got wrecked. Audio is good. I think they're trolling you. John Wick saying, I'm not. I'm dead serious. I believe him. But should I believe him? Oh, man. Okay. Alright, everyone's saying it's fine. Guys, I don't need these trolls right now, okay? I actually have real stream issues right now, okay? Yeah, I need to get to the bottom of. God, should I even do this fight with Magneto? Here's how bad Magneto is. it'd be faster if I exited out of this fight instead of doing this fight with Magneto, even though Captain Marvel is less than half HP. Let's do it anyway. Let's go do it anyway. Listen up, I said it was an audio issue for me. Alright, but, I mean, if you're watching my stream, then I didn't know if it was an audio issue on your end or if it's something I caused. I'm just trying to make sure, man. Trying to make sure... if Magneto solos this fight, oh, dude. Those were the days. Let's pop this sweet L2. Oh, 6,700, but I got some heal block. Sweet. BG, would you rank 5 Namor Unawakened, even if you had a generic on him? All the stones I have are taking him to Sig 50. I wouldn't rank... Well, I mean, I wouldn't rank him Unawakened unless you were 100% going to give him that Awakening gem. I mean, Sig 50 is a bit low. It's a bit low, but, like, probably good enough to get him started, I guess. Depending on, like, if you actually had a need for him, it could be good enough. I don't know. I'd really have to think about other options. Like, he would be an option, but I'd have to think about other options just in case there's something better. It wouldn't be an automatic, like, oh, yeah, Sig 50, let me definitely do this. It'd be like, maybe I really need this guy, and Sig 50, if that's all I can get, then okay. Didn't Magneto finish off Maestro in your initial Labyrinth run? I don't even remember how those played out, but I do remember saying, if Magneto can solo this fight, he deserves rank 5. I should rank 5 him. Yeah, look how many hits it's taking, though. 125. And he doesn't have any multiple hit things like Omega's special 2. Potion, though. Jackpot. Worth it. Okay, that brings the final total to 43. I'm going to end on that, I think. On that glorious Magneto. Read last. It's urgent, please. Alright, Hector. Where's your last one? BG, audio issues aside, we need to know the 3-star Spidey cutoff. Hector, you ever heard of the story of the boy who cried wolf? Next time you say it's urgent, I'm not going to scroll up. BG, I hear you started a farm? Huh? Yes, a bean farm where I grow bean trees all throughout the fields. Yeah, but I work out so I can kill the wolf. Wow. Is that all it takes to take a wolf down? You just gotta work out? Well, I guess I'll never know what that feels like. Okay, I'm going to fire up a Twitch stream. Well, I guess I'm going to spin out a couple crystals first. I'm going to fire up a Twitch stream. It's going to take me a few minutes to change some settings, and, you know, it's been a while since I've been on Twitch. I have to make sure I have my login info and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going to fire up a Twitch stream. It's going to be a very short Twitch stream. It's just going to be to test the quality, basically. And figure out if there's something, you know, if it's totally on my end, or if it's something that YouTube's doing, and then if it's something YouTube's doing, maybe I can change settings to help with what YouTube is doing. But maybe it is just something unrelated to YouTube. I figure this will at least help in some way. So yeah, I'm going to go over there for maybe like 5-10 minutes or something like that. I think I have to be over there for a certain amount of time, because when you first go to Twitch, I think they automatically default you to a little bit lower quality. And then if more people are watching the stream or something like that, I think they increase the quality. I think that's the way it works. I don't really know. My Twitch is actually in the description. Look at that. I left it there for a reason. It's in the description. I'll post it in the chat as well. There's my Twitch link, and we can go over there and we can play the X-Men theme song and all kinds of other stuff for the 5 minutes that I'll be live. BG, longtime viewer, mostly a lurker though. Is this sudden change to Twitch have anything to do with the COPPA laws coming into effect 2020? No. I'm still gonna be on YouTube. I don't know if those COPPA laws affect me at all. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. But no, I'm still staying on YouTube. I'm just trying to figure out. I was having an issue with the stream quality today, so I'm gonna figure out if the quality's better there, and that way I can just make some adjustments for YouTube, because I'm staying here. Dysentery Joe sending over $1. Where are you at, Dysentery Joe? BG, my last was way more important than Hector's. Third try. I love Twitch because I could throw my panties at BG every time and every time I did, I could see the small amount of uncomfortableness in his face. I mean, they are just a grown man's panties. Embrace it. This is actually true. What Dysentery Joe is referring to is that he was subscribed to some channel where the custom emojis, it was a pair of panties. so he got to post his panties in my chat. See, that's another thing about Twitch that I really like, is when you're subscribed to a channel, you get to use their custom emojis anywhere. I think that'd be really cool if, like, well, Cade stopped streaming, but let's say you were subscribed to Cade, and then you could use his emojis in this chat, you know, if they applied, or take any of the MCOC guys, or even not MCOC guys. I'll be in Twitch chat. If you need help diagnosing stuff, let me know. All right, will do. I'll start it up in, like, I don't know. Give me like 5 minutes or so, guys. Just to make sure I have everything in order there. And then I'll start that up. So, see you guys soon. For those of you that will be over there, like I said, it's just for about 5 minutes or so. Claim that. Hell yeah. Just for about 5 minutes or so. And then I am going to stop streaming until normal time tonight. Swashbuckler, thank you very much. If you're still in here, thank you so much for the support today, man. 18 bucks. Thank you so much for being today's biggest D. Thank you to everyone else, too. There's a bunch of other super chats. It is appreciated, guys. Thank you very much. And yeah, I'll see you all tonight. The vampires, at least. And the non-vampires, well, Sunday is when I'm going to do my run. So, all right. Later, everybody.